It was 2 weeks after her second birthday, and I was bathing her one night, and her abdomen just kind of felt funny, and I thought that there was a mass there. That's what it felt like. It was horrible. I think that was the second worst moment. The first was when we got the scans and knew what we were dealing with, but I was just devastated, and I was terrified, and I just picked her up and just sobbed uncontrollably. We went to Atlanta the next day, and she had a CAT scan of her chest, abdomen, and pelvis, and then we met with the pediatric urologist, and he told us the worst news possible, that she had lesions on her lungs, that she had a 10-centimeter tumor on the left kidney and multiple smaller tumors on the left kidney. I was hysterical, to put it mildly, and the physician really didn't even try to calm me down, because he just thought it was dire, and it was benign. It was just scar tissue. So it ended up that we did not have metastatic disease, that it was confined to the left kidney. They started chemotherapy on May 1st of 2009, and she did 6 weeks of chemotherapy to shrink that left tumor. She lost all her hair, she lost her eyebrows and her eyelashes, and at 2 years old she was 32 pounds, and she lost down to 25 pounds in July after chemo, and it was actually during radiations. And one day when she was taking a nap, she woke up in a pool of blood, and her gums had started bleeding because her platelets were so low, and we had to go to the hospital to get platelet transfusions. We wouldn't really realize how bad she looked, as her red count, her white count, her platelets were dropping, but as you're sitting there watching her get that whole blood transfusion, you start seeing the pink come back to her cheeks right before your eyes. You start seeing the pink lips. It was just amazing to carry this child in who could hardly raise her head, and her lips are blue and she's ashen, and then by the time we leave, she's bouncing off the walls, and the whole ride home she's back to her normal self. But when you're having to go at least once a month for your child to go get blood and platelets, in order for her to survive, you really start thinking about the fact that somebody gave this blood, and now my child's getting it. And there are so many good things that we experienced during her treatment, and so many things that we wanted to give back. And one of the easiest things is for me to give blood now, and to encourage everybody I know to. If the donations aren't there, then kids like Isabelle can't get what they need to make it through those horrible treatments.